All right, we got a few more comments coming up. Oh, God. All right, next comment coming to the stage. A good friend of mine. He produces shows all throughout D.C. Super hilarious. Start clapping right now for Mr. Zachary Haines, everybody.
Keep it going from Brandon Moore, everybody. Cool. I gotta ask, what's up with the fog machine? I get it. Like, it's very dramatic. Like, I'm gonna be very obvious about it. It's very dramatic. Like, I'm not used to performing with a fog machine at all. I'm used to performing in hookah lounges where they just blow the smoke at you, like... Same difference, but instead of laughs, so, there's a lot of coughing instead. And I'm like, I'm killing in this room, like... It's cool. It's my first time here. Thanks you guys for being here. I know I dress like I sell drugs to high schoolers right now, but I promise you I don't. This is the only thing that fits at Walmart, so... Dramatic pause. All right, cool. We're off of the right foot. You guys ever been told something that sounds like a compliment, but it's really not? Because my ex described me as looking like Chris Pratt when he was fat. Got it? Yeah. It's always the worst when they're like, I see it, you're Chris Pratt. And I'm like, shut up. It is a crazy thing to say. I don't think it's a polite thing to say, actually. Like, because I see myself more as like Chris Pratt on a Marvel movie. Like, financially, I do not take care of my body whatsoever. Like, I let TikTok decide what to do for dinner the other night. It gave me a recipe for Popeye's pizza. Yeah, no, this is a legitimate thing, but it's super easy to make. It only takes 3 steps. First step, you go to Popeye's. Second step, put it on a pizza. Third step, die of a heart attack. That's all you gotta do. Just one, oh my God, I know how I'm killing myself tonight. Nope, just me? All right, cool. I'm just saying, I don't take care of myself whatsoever. I've been told I have a friendly face, and when you have a friendly face, people assume things about you. Like, for example, if I wore a red t-shirt and khakis, people just assume I work at Target. Gotta say I don't. I do not work at Target, but I did try it out, and I got mixed results. Because at one store, I'm employee of the month. At another store, pending assault charges. Do you want to know why that's crazy? There's one PlayStation 5 left, and I had to beat up a 10-year-old to get it. Like, that's the crazy part right there. Yeah, the new college football dropped, and I was not about to fumble the bag, Like, that's important to me. That is important. Cool. All right, we like beating up children here, I see. All right, cool. I found my people. I know Brandon said no more guns, and I'm a white man. But there's a bit I really want to do. Is it cool if I do it? Trust me. I love how he's like, shoot your shot. And I'm like, hold on, just wait. Like, if you don't laugh at this, I will be shooting shots, extra shots, all right. So we are familiar with the Trump assassination, right? I was looking up, I have to be. Some people are already over it. They're like, yeah, I got shot last week. And I'm like, all right, you don't need to talk about that. Like... Here's the thing about the Trump assassination. I was actually looking up who the shooter was. I was very curious who would take a shot at the president. And it's this 20-year-old kid. But I looked up photos of him, and I'm like, I thought it was Gollum from Lord of the Rings at first. I'm like, oh my goodness, who let you off set? I mean, there's a reason he missed. He was arguing with Schmeagle the entire time. He's like, we must protect Precious. Like, it's a conflict of interest for him. Here's something else that I did learn about the shooter, is that when he was younger, when he was 16, he actually got kicked out of his local gun club for being a bad shot. It's true. Like, they were talking about it. They're like, I knew he would miss the president. Like, weird call. But, like, here's the thing. I grew up in the countryside. I know a lot about shooting guns and stuff. And one of the first things they do when you start shooting guns is make you practice with targets. And a lot of those targets are the color orange. What color is President Trump? Orange. Thank you. So how the fuck are you missing that shot? My bad. I cursed. Like, but how are you missing that? He's like orange, loud, and obnoxious. Like, you can't miss. He was also 100 feet from the president too. And I've seen dudes on scooters get launched further than 100 feet. So how are you missing? Just me. All right, cool. I'm going to switch topics now. That's it. That's all I had. I should have stopped at the Lord of the Rings stuff. Like, I should have stopped with the original trilogy and not The Hobbit, you know? Like, all right, not a lot of Lord of the Rings fans here. All right, cool. There's one in the back. Cool. We're going to talk later, but this fog machine actually reminds me of this next joke. I worked at a haunted house for 5 years, which is pretty cool. You either like haunted houses or you survive horror movies. There's no in between. That's the people that come through. But when you first start working at a haunted house, they tell you that people do weird stuff when they get scared. They don't tell you what that is, though. And I found out pretty quickly one of those weird things is shoving your girlfriend into my face. Let me explain this. Because, like, people do weird shit when they get scared. Here's my scene. I'm in the corner. People come around the corner. I scare them, and then girlfriend in my face. Just a hard shove. And in fact, I got so used to it, I could tell how bad your relationship was based on how hard the shove was. Like, there's a light shove in the meat, they're gonna have a disagreement later, you know? If it's a hard shove, they're fighting in the parking lot. Like, my priorities have changed from scaring to filming. Like, it was pretty cool that, like, working at a haunted house, I got free therapy out of the ordeal, you know? I got free therapy. They called it free therapy. What most people will call it is screaming at people for hours on end. But I'll let you guys in on a little secret. My mental health was the best when I was scared, when I was screaming at people. It was the best of all time, like the highest. I was averaging 40 a night with my mental health, you know? That was pretty good. So I want to develop this app. It's kind of like therapy, but you get to just scream at random people online. It's called Better Scream. Like BetterHelp, but you just scream. All right, forget it. I'm abandoning the bit. I did get the light, so I will start ending on this. I am autistic. Yeah, that's why I haven't made eye contact with anyone this whole time. Like, the secret's out. Cool. That's the right amount of noise I want for autism, so thank you, because I have sensory issues. Now, see, that was too much. That was too much. I'm now upset. I do like to tell jokes about my disability, though, because it's vulnerability on stage, and people can relate to that. They understand that. But I had this one lady come up to me after a show once, and she's like, wow, you are so brave for being openly autistic. Openly autistic. That is such a weird phrase, guys. Like, I didn't know that coming out of the Lego store was a thing now. Like, it's my bad. I missed a meeting last week. I got distracted by trains. But if I'm in the Lego store, why would I ever leave? You know? There's that new Star Wars set, and I have a rematch with that 10-year-old from Target again. Like, looking to go 2-0 this week, baby. Anyways. I've been Zach Haines. Thank you all so much for being here. Keep it going for your host, Brandon Moore, everybody.
Keep it going for Zach one more time. Let him hear it. Yes. Love it. I love it. Wait, y'all leaving? We got one more comment. Don't leave yet. We got one more.